Hello everyone, my name is Apeksha Nayak, B.Ed second year, KLES College of Education, Ankola. Today I am going to present on the topic Thorndike's Laws of Learning. Edward Thorndike, 1864 to 1949, an American psychologist who proposed the laws of learning. The laws of learning is categorized as the primary laws of learning and the secondary laws of learning. The primary laws of learning includes the law of readiness, law of exercise and law of effect. Whereas the secondary law of learning include law of primacy, law of intensity and law of recency. Let's study in detail about the primary laws of learning. The first one is the law of readiness. The degree of preparedness and the eagerness to learn. The law of action tendency. Individuals learn best when they are ready to learn, and they will not learn much if they see no reason for learning. The education implications are the teacher should arouse curiosity for learning so that the pupils feel ready to imbibe the new experiences. The teacher should, before taking up the new lesson, arouse the interest and desire of the students to learn. Next is the law of exercise. Things that are most often repeated are best remembered. The learning are strengthened with repeated trial or practice. The learning is weakened when trial or a practice is discontinued. The educational implications are as follows. The teacher should provide the different opportunity for the learners to practice or repeat the task. The teacher should have constant practice in what has once been learnt. Delayed use or a long disuse may cause forgetfulness. Next one is the law of effect. Learning is strengthened when it is accompanied by the pleasant or a satisfying feeling. Learning is weakened when it is associated with an unpleasant feeling. The emotional state of a learner affects the learning. The educational implications are as follows. As the failure is accompanied by the discouraging emotional state, it should be avoided. Reward and recognition plays a great role in encouraging the pupil. Punishment should be avoided as far as possible. Punishment produces a negative effect and it causes discouragement. So all these are about the primary laws of learning. Now let's move on to the secondary laws of learning. The first one is the law of primacy. The learning that takes place in the beginning is the best and lasting. Learning should be done correctly for the first time since it is difficult to unlearn or change an incorrectly learned material. The educational implications include the learning on the first day is most vivid and strong. The teacher also should be most serious on the first day of teaching. For the instructor, this means that what they teach for the first time must be correct. It is more difficult to unteach the subject than to teach it correctly the first time. Second one is the law of recency. Things most recently learned are best remembered, while the things learned some time ago are remembered with more difficulty. Frequent review and summarization help fix in the mind the material covered. The educational implications include instructors recognize the law of recency when they plan a lesson summary. Repeat, restate, or re emphasize important matters at the end of the lesson to make sure that the learners remember them instead of inconsequential details. Next is the law of intensity. The law of intensity states that if the stimulus, that is the experience, is real, more likely there is to be a chance in behavior, that is learning. Avoid dramatic or exciting learning experiences. Teaches more than a routine or a boring experience. Educational implications include a learner will learn more from the real thing than from the substitute. Demonstration, skits, and models do much to intensify the learning experience of the learners. Thank you.